convierta en rayos y más allá, a través de la gran oscuridad y más convierta en rayos y más allá, a través de la gran oscuridad y más crecemos en número, en solo un trueno de horizontes, seremos miles, y más allá, a través de la gran oscuridad, hasta que me convierta en rayos, y más allá, a través de la gran oscuridad.
Hey, hello people, welcome back. So, boys, how are you, matey? Hello, Gabriel, Slayer, Richard, hey, Sebastian, I'm waiting for you. Hey, default pilot. Hey. So, boys, today about the live streaming, what we have here. If you can confirm my microphone is good, please. What we can see in this live streaming. I think now. Here's and handsome. Okay, so hey Gepal, I will give you later. Please make me make the live streaming. So we are in test server. What I can say you about the server, we have a lot of changes and we have a lot of stuff to show you. I just public. I make public the video with the PBR on Middleburg, and like I say, this map it's really cool now. Look really great. I make a little video about that because I coming from work and I don't have time to make some stuff. But the first thing I show you the PBR of Middleburg, and I can say it's a great map. It's really beautiful, and what I can tell about it, I like it. I like it, and that's it. Okay, so let me see because I'm with one friend here, boys. I am with one friend here. So I'm with Blitz Hub here because in common test.
Hello.
Hello everyone. I'm with Blitz Hub, boys. I would left your link on description if you want to visit the channel of that boys. They are great boys. Yeah.
Thanks. So I guess we should start testing already, right?
Okay. So I just tell the boys. I just tell him the boys will have a lot of change in this new update, and we have a lot of nice stuff to show in this this live
actually
stream.
27 tanks were changed in some way, so I think
So
it's quite a lot.
yeah, we have 27 tanks, boys, to show you the change on that tanks, and the most important part is the light Chinese tanks.
Obviously, the new Chinese light tank branch with WZ132-1 and the new mechanic.
Yeah, they have some new mechanics, and we talk about a little bit of that new mechanics and how that work. So, boys,
we will explain everything after we get to this point. But let's start maybe with some less important changes, like new PBR graphics.
Okay.
So there are three tanks that were changed this update, namely IS-4, FV4005, and RHM Bosing Waffenträger. You can see them on the screen right now. It's just as usually. In every update, Wargaming changed few graphics of few tanks, so I think there's nothing really to talk. There's nothing more to talk about here.
Yeah, it's nice because every update they put some tanks in PBR, and I think
the game gets prettier with every update.
Yeah, because they make I think they make all the game with PBR tanks, and that is a great thing.
Yeah.
So the ES4
There is also a map this update that was changed to PBR graphics, the Middleburg. They already showcased it at the stream in the November, I think. So we will play. So we will show all tanks today on the Middleburg map.
Okay, so we pick up the tanks. What do you want to pick up? The first is 4 or Type 71.
Okay, let's maybe start with the type.
Okay, let's go with type.
We'll later on go down with the Japanese heavies. Okay, so we can start, I think.
Picking players, let's see if... Okay, we're ready.
Up and at 'em, lads.
I think I need to make down a little bit.
Okay, I think I have something wrong with graphics settings, I think.
Because you
The
see.
game looked really blurred for me for a moment. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. I think I need to change settings.
We want to get out from the room.
Yeah, I think I have active resolution turned on for some reason. I will need to turn it off later on.
Okay. Now look, the map look great. I love how they work on this
Yeah.
map.
All the graphics are very sharp, of course, unless the resolution is turned on.
So how about the type? They make some change.
About type 71, let me see.
Yeah, they make some change, and
Oh,
I'm disappointed about this, but we need to
wait
stay.
a second. Oh, okay, everything should be fine now. I think I forgot to turn on the stream on the YouTube tab.
Okay, don't do it. So the type have
Yeah.
some change too.
I think I need to say sorry to everybody that was waiting for the stream because I already turned it on the OBS but forgot to do it on the YouTube tab. And
Okay.
the stream was already getting recorded but nobody could see it.
Okay, so about the Type 71, boys, we have some change about this tank, and
Yeah, I will check what exactly was changed.
the
Okay,
improve
the exact change
suspension.
about Type 71. They first of all they nerfed the mobility equipment. It was giving a really huge advantage before. You could turn really quick. You could turn basically like a medium tank with while using this equipment. It
Yeah,
made the armor really powerful.
but they just make the improve suspension with 25% less.
By the
So
25%, so it's actually quite a lot. You can see right now that the tank is accelerating much slower. I obviously have this equipment on. And the traverse speed is also way worse than it was.
yeah, because the first Type 71 was like a medium, really fast, and
Yeah.
they make
They
some.
finally changed it.
They
I think
they
it
change a
might
lot.
be over for Type 71 meta.
Yeah, because everyone just play this tank, but now they just make some nerf on on the mobility. So 25%
Yeah.
it's a lot. It's quite a lot.
Yeah. But obviously as they nerf the engine power and mobility equipment, they need to give it something in return. And as you can see, the tank has much more HP now. 2700 using full equipment is really a lot.
Yeah, they give 100
It's on
HP.
par with really heavy tanks like
So we
60
have.
IS-4
It's
or
true. It's true.
like 100
They
even
nerf
maybe.
they nerf the mobility. They buff a little bit of armor. We give some 100 HP more. The engineer power too will be decreased because what happened here? Okay, will be
Yeah, and traverse speed.
and
Tank
traverse
also
speed.
got much heavier, 10 tons, so it decreases the acceleration even more.
Yeah, because
And I
it's
think
more.
it's really easy to see how slow the tank is right now.
Now the Type 71
Yeah, Type 71
it's like a
is
heavy. It's a heavy.
yeah, it actually feels like I'm playing a E100 right now, not a Type 71.
29, 28, 30. So
It
the
still has
maximum.
a higher top speed than German super heavies like previously mentioned T100, but getting to that speed takes really a lot of time.
The maximum speed is 13, 41, 42 on the. Yeah, on the normal it he's 30. He's like a heavy now. So the Type 71
Yeah, it
boys,
actually is a heavy now.
it's a heavy now because first was like a medium.
Okay,
Was
so maybe right now we will play a 1v1. Let's just go to the garage and play a
okay.
1v1 in this tank so we can actually see how it
How
performs.
So we are, let me see, put some provision
Okay.
here.
I already equipped all the tanks before the stream, so I'm ready.
Okay, so I will play with improved suspension
Yeah,
to see.
let's just equip improved suspension on all Japanese Japanese heavies, so we can actually see how this change affects all of them.
Yeah, so I go with improved.
Let's just play with improved suspension only.
Okay. So the Type 71 boys, it's the heavy now. Now it's one heavy. So
Okay.
the Type
So
71 finished to beat the MATREXX.
yeah,
Uh,
I think we will come back to 60 TP slash yo meta right now. I think
yeah.
it's over for Type 71, at least for now.
Yeah, if you play it good, I think it's good. It's a good tank
I
because
forgot to change graphic settings again.
oh,
I need to do it after this game.
okay. So yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed about this, but the change will be.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really like the type before the nerf anyway. I mean, it was really good, but it just wasn't something fun to play. We're just going straight, bouncing everything. The gun wasn't really nice to use. I think it's a good change. Tank was pretty toxic overall.
Yeah, it was very hard to take him down, but I think if you play it good, it's the same. So we reload in 9 second, 0.3. So let's see what happened there. For my badger.
Ah, I missed. It
You
was a
made
hard
it.
shot.
Yeah.
Type 71 doesn't have the greatest accuracy. It has really good gun handling, but accuracy is definitely not the best.
Yeah, it's a tank. What you need to play, it's face to face, something like this. Heavy with heavy. I
I
get
think
a
right now
go.
it's just what a heavy actually should be. It shouldn't be as quick as a medium and just go to the medium side and slaughter them. It should fight face to face, take shots, deal damage.
Yeah, because I think it's a heavy and need to be a heavy because if he's really fast, it's not heavy anymore. It's like a
What
medium,
I
but
really previously hated about the type was that it has really strong armor behind tracks. It's like nearly impossible to track it with damage. That's what I truly hated about it. I mean, it's still there, but I think it won't affect the game as much right now as it's much slower.
let's put one here. It's no, I think they make the right change because no problem.
Yeah, as you can see by the pro tournaments that were played in November, everybody was playing the type. There was like type everywhere, type
Everywhere.
all around. I've seen teams with 7 types in them
It's true
in some
that
tournaments. That was just boring. Let's be honest, that was boring.
yeah, because you see only gold, or you see only the same tanks. I think yeah.
Yeah,
I know it's not most
we
they
have
play.
like over 40 different tier 10 tanks, so I think we should be able to play all 40 competitively, not just one. It just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay.
We need to play all the tanks because if you pick up only one tank, I think it's only for that one. And yeah, so this tank have some nerf, and I think it's good. And I want to say
Now let's
something.
maybe go with other Japanese heavies.
Yeah, but let me see here.
Now the next one is Type 68, the Tier 9 Japanese heavy tank.
Type 68.
Uh,
So let's see the Type 68. What's happening with this type? The same. They lose some.
Yeah, we use the improved suspension, obviously, and let's just maybe play 1v1 straight away. It's a tier 9. It's not as important. We can talk about balance changes while playing.
Okay.
Let's see. It got HPS. It basically got the same things
Like
as the type, but it also got an armor and reload buff. Okay, so we can.
yeah, he gets the same like the big brother.
Yeah,
So,
it's actually enhanced, so you actually play it like a tier 10 equivalent. Because previously the tier 9 was had very different playstyles from a tier 10. Because, you know, it had literally no turret armor. As soon as it showed up its turret, it was getting penetrated by tier 8 tanks. I don't think it was something you want. Lines should be... I mean, gameplay in a line should be the same, basically. But now you have a better reload, so... You have better reload, more HP and more turret armor. I mean, if the turret armor actually works now, I think it might become better than the tier 10.
then yeah.
Obviously tier to tier. As, you know, it has nearly the same gun and it doesn't have that weak spot on the upper plate.
Look
You know,
how fast
the
he
tier
is
10,
now.
as
Look
soon
how
as tier
fast.
10 angles,
Oh
it
my
gets
god,
penetrated by everything.
I'm 14 kilometers per hour. I'm really fast.
Yeah, it's way faster than the tier 10. And as I've said, most importantly, it doesn't have the weak spot on the upper plate, so you actually can side scrape and angle really well in it.
Yeah, they buff it a little
It
bit,
has also
then
stronger side armor than the tier 10. Ah, HE.
yeah.
Oh, but turrets.
The two.
25mm I think wasn't enough. I mean, it can bounce. It can bounce standard shells very easily now, but it's fully like paper for gold.
So we have the turret. We have some space here on the turret where to shoot. So if we go face to face, it's easy to pen him. Look here, down here, down here. Yeah,
And
yeah.
and you can damage a lot of things by shooting the turret.
Oh my god, yeah, you can damage
The gun, we both got a gunner killed already, at least once, and he also destroyed my turret.
Yeah, because they have a lot of weak spot here, down here. We see a lot of.
Yeah, it's really. But as you can see, the AP shell won't penetrate it anymore. You need gold to pen the turret.
No, I
Gold is
go
a
with.
must-have.
Yeah, I go with AP. I go with AP every time. I don't shoot gold on you.
Ah, you didn't shoot gold on me.
No,
Wow,
no, no.
then I was shooting the gold like all the time.
No, no, because I want first I want to try it
You wanted
with
to
the.
show the turret armor buff.
Yeah, yeah. So I shoot
I
only.
also showcased how it looks with AP, but I was mostly firing gold.
No, I fire only AP. So yeah, the improved suspension like the Type 71
Yeah,
gave
was
25.
nerfed a lot, but I think it's still useful.
Yeah. So get 100 HP.
Yeah.
Engineer power will be decreased by 60 horsepower.
Yeah. I think the tier 9 was actually the weakest tank in the entire line, so I'm really glad it got some buffs in return.
The velocity of shells will be decreased. Okay, so we see get some weight, 10 tons, so it's more bigger now. And traverse speed will decrease, and turret armor will be by 25 millimeters. But depend who shoot you and what tank you have face to face. I
Okay,
think.
so now I think it's time to play at tier 8.
Okay. Okay, let's see the keys.
Cheese.
Yeah.
I think it was as powerful, maybe not as powerful, but really close to being as powerful as Type 71. And it got quite a lot of nerfs.
So
But
let me.
it got buffed in few aspects as well.
So boys, what we show here in this test server will be on the next update. So the nerf, the buff of these tanks you will show on the next update. So we see the Type 71 get some nerf. We see the Tier 9 Type 58 get some nerf. So a lot of tanks get nerf and buff. But now we show you. Let's see the most playable. Something like this or not?
Okay, let's play the Cheeser right now.
Okay, for
It got again the same buff to the equipment. I mean same nerf to the equipment, and it also got a nerf to accuracy on the move. But other than that, it got 50 HP more, quicker aim time, and quicker reload. So I think it got even better. I think. Let's see.
Let's see.
It feels like these changes are more of a buff than a nerf.
Yeah, something like this. they nerf something and buff.
Yeah, but the aim time is much quicker right now. I remember when I was playing the Cheese, aim time was probably the worst thing about it.
Yeah, I mean time will be resued,
when
but
you were just driving, wanted to stop and shoot, you needed to wait like really long. Now it's like they buffed it by like over half of a second, so it's really a lot.
0 point. I'm fast, boy.
Cheese,
Let's see.
same as tier 10, has the weak spot on the side of the upper front plate, so you can't angle that much.
Let's see face to face. With the P face to face, the turret.
Yeah, you can pen the turret easily with gold, but without gold,
No,
yeah,
I'm with
it's
AP.
just as strong as it was.
I'm with AP. I see something down, lower plate. And let's see with gold. We have a lot of space here.
When you load gold, it's all like
black.
Without it, you need to aim for the hedge. Other than that, you won't do much this time.
Yeah, with AP we see the lower plate with AP, and yeah. So yeah, with the gold you can shoot everywhere. A lot of weak spot.
As usually with gold, you can pen him like everywhere.
I like the reload time. It's good. The reload time is not bad.
Yeah, I mean it's still worse than a Tiger 2, I think, but
No.
it's good. It's a good tier 8 heavy.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. But with the gold, it's a lot of black.
It's just weak all around. Only the whole you can sustain a
I want to bounce
hit
you.
with a gold shell.
I bounce you. Yeah, I think it's good. Then they make some good change on the Kise. They get some nerf and some buff, so yeah.
Okay.
He get 50 HP.
Yeah, it got 50 HP more right now.
Yeah. And how you can see here, standard shell penetration will be increased by 5 millimeters. So
yeah, but it's like it's not important at all. 5 millimeters of penetration won't change anything. So
yeah, but sometimes when you use the calibrated shell, you take like 10, 10, and 5 you go in 15.
yeah, then it's actually it actually may mean something. So
Okay.
now the Juto.
Let's go
I
to it.
must say that I actually never played this tank. When I just looked at it when the line first came out, I just looked at stats and just thought that I don't want to play that.
Just skip.
I
Just skip this
skipped the
tank.
free experience.
Oh my god. So, let's see.
I never actually had any problems when facing this tank in games, so I feel like I made a good decision.
Yeah, but I think for new players, something like this, there are good changes because for the
Yeah,
skillet,
because new
for the
players won't
skillet,
skip it
yeah,
with free experience. They don't
yeah,
have it, so they will need to grind it.
like this, yeah. So I think that this change it's for everyone because
Yeah, all
for
these
the
changes
skillet,
for low tier vehicles are more for newer players than for experienced ones. So what was changed here? Obviously the improved suspension was nerfed. They gave it more HP, nerfed the top speed by 5 kilometers per hour, made the gun handling better, and made aim time better.
yeah. So they make
But I
some.
feel like gun handling is still pretty bad on this thing.
I don't like the cupola. The turret. It's bigger. The cupola is bigger. Let's see.
Yeah, and the turret is not strong overall. It's big and paper thin.
Hai papuci. Yeah, so they get 100 HP too, some speed, no,
Yeah,
not a
I
lot of.
think that this tank will be as average as it is. Just an ordinary tier 7 heavy with nothing going for it. Oh,
I
I
go with
forgot to
AP.
change the consumables.
I go to AP. Let's see with AP. So yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
with
So
gold it's like all gray. But without gold I can't even pen the house. I mean, I probably hit that red ring.
yeah, I think yeah, you hit
Yeah,
a
you
little
can
bit up.
pen it, but it has like that troll red ring inside that can't be penned.
So here I'm with AP. Let's see with the gold. Yeah, with the gold I see the turret black
Yeah,
too. So
I mean, you can pen upper plate even with standard when you look at it from above.
see. With the gold they are all black.
Yeah,
With
with the
the
gold it's like no armor whatsoever. Like
so with
really,
AP.
it's
Oh my god.
nothing
Yeah, it's a
special. To
tier
be
7,
honest.
boys. It's just a tier 7.
Yeah, just another tier 7. So let's go for the tier 6 now.
Yeah. And we
I
finish.
personally think that the tier 6 was more interesting than the tier 7 in this line.
So if we see the tier 6, I see a lot of change there. I see only free buff and
Oh,
2
wait,
nerf.
that's fine.
Free buff and 2 nerf.
Yeah.
I see free buff and 2 nerf on the tier 6 of the Japanese.
Okay, so let's go with a tier 6, then tier 5, and we will move to another line that was changed.
With armor. Yeah,
Okay.
how can see here the boys we don't have
So
the
I
pro
think we
suspension.
can start the battle already. We can talk about the changes during the battle. There weren't
Okay.
that many of them.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
They just nerfed the DPM, increased the HP, nerfed the accuracy, and increased the aim time. I mean, reduce the aim time, so buff the aim time. So aim time is quicker, and it has more HP, but it has less DPM and is a little bit less accurate.
Where is LT Chinese? Yeah, soon coming. The lights will be coming soon. I have it on the garage to have it, so don't worry boys. Ma non so quando è stato fatto questo, ma non ho intenzione di lasciare il nuovo aggiornamento. Frank, penso che sarà la settimana prima.
As you can
and
clearly
pedra.
see armor is very strong when facing AP shells, but
Yeah, we see
when it
on.
comes to, there's only a little stripe you can pen with standard, but when it
Yeah.
comes to gold, it's like with all other Japanese heavies.
Oh my
When it
god,
comes to standard, it's borderline impenetrable, but with gold you can like
with
shoot
the
anywhere and still
yeah,
pen.
with the gold you can shoot anywhere, but with the AP only a little place here on lower plate with AP. Yeah.
Just
No,
like any
it's not.
other Japanese heavy. As you can see, also the traverse speed got really much slower. It used to turn way quicker.
I see a big difference from AP and the gold. But how can see
Yeah,
here the
there's a
gold?
huge difference between AP and gold.
We
With
see the
AP, you
APCR.
can't pen it nearly anywhere.
Yeah, but the gold here we have the APCR. So oh my god,
Yeah.
it's a lot of difference. With AP only small place only. Let's see if I can shoot you on the.
You
Wait, don't
can't
move.
really even angle in this.
Wait,
So
wait. Let me see if I can shoot
yeah,
you.
I feel like it will be another Tiger-like vehicle at lower tiers. Nothing really special about it.
It's like tiger. It's another tiger.
Yeah, I mean it's basically just like a Tiger. It is very strong against standard shells, but gets battered with gold everywhere.
Hey, Freddy, they are here. They are here. Send you lights. What is the lights? They are here.
Okay, so I feel like we can move on to the tier 5. Let's not waste much time with the tier 6. It's not really...
It's not really a lot to show.
Yeah. Okay, I need to change these consumables. And we can move on to the tier 5. I think that tier 5, out of all those lower tier vehicles like 7, 6 and 5 is the most interesting one. Because it has the derp gun.
Ping me here. Okay. Okay. So, let's see. Have the tier 5, huh? Okay.
There weren't much things that were changed about the Mitsu. It just got a little bit more HP and a little bit more accuracy. But the changes are just marginal. So you can just play the game and move on to another line.
Okay, we go faster. So this tank get 100 HP, and
And just a little bit of the accuracy, but it's just nothing
nothing.
special, like 0.01 to accuracy. It's not a huge change. There are a lot of players that actually don't use the top gun on it because they just like less alpha but quicker reload. I personally like the higher alpha more. I'm just the type of player that loves big damage, so so that's why this tank is the most interesting one in the whole line for me.
Because don't make a lot of damage, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you can actually kill some tier 4 tanks with one shot if you get a good damage roll. It
yeah.
doesn't have really a lot of armor, it's just the pen of this gun that is so poor that it looks red.
Oh my god, how many space here with AP? I don't play this tank. Look, oh my god, you have a.
You can probably pen those machine guns, but the armor may look strong, but it's really not. It's just that this gun has really bad penetration.
I pen you in that little gun there.
Yeah. You can pen that flat surface. You can Oh, I thought that, that you could actually HE it from the side, but it's not possible.
Yeah, but for the tier 5 player, I think it's a...
Yeah, it feels like a TOG 2 with a derp.
Yeah, I'm back with HE. Easy pen. Yeah. No, not much change on this tank, but...
Yeah, just a tier 5. So let's move on to what lines should we talk about now? American mediums, German mediums, or French tank destroyers?
I love what the change will be on the Foch. I love it.
Yeah, I think that Foch might actually become much more reliable now. So maybe the Foch line now.
Okay, let's see.
We should start from the tier 10 or tier 5 maybe.
Let's pick up the. You know what? The tier 5. I don't know if someone playing. What do you think? Their little improvement.
Yeah, I don't think anybody will be playing with it. So let's just say that it got a little bit more engine power, a little quicker reload, and a little better accuracy. It's just nothing really was changed about
So
it.
the
Let's skip it.
yeah, the level V39 will be gate
Yeah,
5.
let us maybe skip that.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
tier 5 because there was nothing changed about it.
The tier 6, what gate?
Yeah, I think
Kind
it's
of,
the same story.
6.
A little bit more armor, but that's not gonna change anything. It's paper anyway.
Let's
A
go
little
8,
bit more
9, and 10.
HP. Yeah.
Yeah, because they I think that not a lot of people play these tanks. It's
Yeah,
hard to
I
play
mean,
it, and
French TDs aren't popular that much anyway, and the lower tiers were absolutely horrible and have even more horrible. I mean, and people just think that they are even worse than they actually are, so not many people try to play them. They got some buffs, but they are really too small, so there's nothing to talk about.
so let's go with tier 7. Let's go with AMX.
Yeah, let's go with tier 7. Tier 7 was actually pretty playable before. So I think that it's nice that it got another buff. It will have even quicker reload, slightly worse accuracy, and a little bit stronger armor, but it's like 8 millimeters, so I
So
don't feel like
it's
it's
like
gonna
0.
change a lot.
Yeah, he get 100 HP. The velocity of shell will be decreased, so you need to put some something.
No. I think you
I
you
put
talked
8.
about the wrong tank.
Yeah, I
The
get
tier
8.
got HP.
I get 8.
Tier 8
Yeah,
got HP. Tier 7 didn't get any HP.
you have right. They don't get it. So what they get? Gun dispersion, 7 millimeters. Yeah.
Gun dispersion nerf, slight reload buff, and slight armor buff. That's all.
Yeah, it's like Foch. It's really fast. This tank, I love it.
Oh, I think I have the stock gun equipped.
Me too.
No, you have the good one. You have 105mm. I have the 90mm. As you can see, it is quite strong when it faces armor-piercing shells, but it's really poor when facing gold, just like the Foch. But the hatches on this thing are way bigger than on the Foch.
Oh my god, they are
hit
bigger.
them really easily.
Yeah, with the P it's penetrable, easy penetrable. With the gold, all the black only.
Yeah, you can pen them. These hatches are so weak that you can pen them with tier 6 with standard shells easily. And sides are AG penable. There's like sides and rear are really weak. But that's just something that is on pretty much every French tank destroyer.
Yeah, it's not. I see a weak spot there.
Yeah, I feel there's nothing really to talk about here.
Let's see if I go with HE there. No, it's on a fake. No. I don't know if someone played this tank. It's a strange tank.
Yeah, I think it's pretty strange as well. So now it's time for tier 8, so things
Let's see the
are
tier 8.
starting to get a little bit more interesting here.
On tier 8, boys, we have some nice change, so...
Yeah, tier 8 was actually changed a bit more, thankfully, because I truly hated this tank when I was grinding it for the first time. They buffed it not a long ago already, so it's nice, and now it gets another buff. It gets more DPM, more penetration, and more HP. At the cost of shell velocity, which really isn't that important for a frontline tank destroyer. It actually has
we
really
get
good
100.
DPM now. I remember
Yeah.
when this thing had like 2200 DPM or maybe like 2300 DPM. That was really bad for a tier 8 TD, but now it's really good. 2800 is more than workable.
We have, let's see, 2008. It's a lot for tier 8. So we
Yeah.
have a lot of damage on minute. You have a lot of damage. If you shoot good, we have reload time 8 seconds now, and yeah, I think
This
you
tank also has really a lot of penetration, decent alpha. Now it truly feels like a frontline TD, not like a power crept heavy like it used to be. So let's just test it out maybe.
Chinese tank might be broken due to DPM and speed. I think.
I don't think it is broken. Not that much.
Hey, Rigid, cum e focate de aici? Boss, e
It
bun.
probably won't become broken
Acum
as
să
long
dăm.
as we have things like T5042 or T2065 going around, but it should actually become nice to play, so I really like the change. Previously you could die like with like 3 shots from average tier 8 heavy. Now we are way more survivable.
Yeah, the same weak
As you
spot
can
on
see,
the
upper
top.
plate is very strong.
Yeah, we have some
You
weak
have
spot.
weak hatches, but
I see.
accuracy.
I try to shoot HE there. I shoot HE on back.
Oh, I think you have the stock gun on it.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't. You are trying to shoot HE, right?
Yeah, I shoot HE.
Ah.
I try to shoot to see the weak spot
Yeah,
with
I
HE,
mean,
and
the armor on the upper plate is actually very strong. You might not see it when I load gold, but that's just because this tank has ridiculously high pen for a tier 8. It has over 300 millimeters for on an APCR, so with most tanks you will struggle to pen it.
yeah, I see some weak spot with HE, and that is a nice thing up
Yeah,
here.
that hatch is a weak spot for HE, but only if you have a lot of pen on HE. So this tank doesn't have that much pen on HE, so you won't probably penetrate it that easily.
It's really fast. Yeah, I love it. It's not
It's
bad.
fast, it turns quick. It's just what it should be, I think.
It's not bad. It's not bad like what they make it here. Let's go dancing. So yeah, then the next
Let's review the Foch now. I think the Foch is the biggest change of this whole update when it comes to balancing.
Oh, I love it. I love it. The
The
Foch.
Foch tier 9 one, obviously. The tier 10 one was also changed a lot, but I think when it comes to balancing, the tier 9 had bigger changes.
Yeah, the bigger change on this line get the Foch, the 9.
Yeah,
level.
first of all, tier 9 Foch got an auto loader now. Yes, an 2-shot auto loader.
2-shell
like
auto loader.
But
So
it has a 120mm gun, so it will deal 400 damage. As you can see, it loads 17 seconds and can shoot 2 times for 400. Let's see it in the game maybe.
yeah, I want to see how many shells he
It
can
also
shoot.
got few other changes like like a better
Accuracy,
accuracy
better
on
accuracy.
the move and slower shell velocity, but
So the Forge gets some nice stuff too. Let's see, 200
yeah,
and
but I think that I can't really say anything about the tank for now because yeah, it got the new
the most,
thing
yeah.
now, the autoloader, but the DPM got so low now. It
It's
used to have over 3000 DPM. Now it has only 2370. So the gameplay change will be probably so big that I can't really review it right now before I play it. I just don't know what to expect really.
so we have to share 60-second reload. Let's see. Yeah, it's
Okay,
like
somebody asked a question. Let me check.
Yeah.
In the new line, is there a 400 meters with? No, 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 no. All the in the new line, all lights will have around 300 alpha damage. Those higher tier ones, and they will aim as quick as the WZ 1-to-1, but won't have as low pen and as high damage as you said. The armor is similar to the one on tier 8, but Q-Plus should be harder to pen here. They are way smaller. But most tanks will be able to go through upper plate with gold shell.
yeah. So the Forge
Here
get
is the autoloader. 1 and 2.
okay. Let's see.
So it deals pretty nice damage, but to be honest, I
60
think it will
second.
be bad.
60
Just
60-second reload.
For me, it will be just bad for a reason. This is a tier 9 TD, but you can find an exactly same, maybe not exactly same, but really similar gun on a tier 8 heavy. On a T77 tier 8 heavy, you have the gun that has similar alpha, even quicker intra-clip reload, and it's a heavy, so it has the turret, it has some armor. On the Foch, I think this gun is too weak for a tier 9 tank destroyer. I think if they really want to give it 2-shell autoloader, they should either shorten the magazine reload, 18 seconds is too long for it, or maybe, I don't know, give it more alpha. It just doesn't feel
Yeah,
like,
because I make
it
two
just
shot
doesn't
like
feel right for a
like
tier 9 TD to have same gun, nearly same gun as tier 8 heavy. What do you feel about it?
yeah. I think they need to or make less time for reloading or make more damage for shot because I
Yeah,
make like 300 now. I make really low damage and I'm tier 9, so
yeah, I feel like, I mean, T77 has basically the same gun, but at lower tier as a heavy, and this is a tank destroyer. That doesn't feel right. It just doesn't have any other stats good enough to justify having such a low DPM.
let's see how much damage I make. 422.
I'm pretty disappointed with it actually. I felt like it's going to be way better.
I think they make this change because they changed the Force 155 and
Okay, so somebody asked me what we are testing. So we are testing new changes of update 9.7 that will probably come in the February. First, we've tested all the nerfs for the Japanese heavies. Now we are testing the changes for French TD line. So now it's time for tier 10.
I think they make this
Foch
change.
155.
Yeah, I think they make this gun on Force on the Force because they make the big change on the Force 155.
Yeah, let's test it with both guns. Let's go with the autoloader first because it's just a massive change.
So they changed. They put auto reloader on the Forge one.
So
I
what are
played.
the changes? Somebody asked. I think he wasn't watching the whole testing, so I
Oh.
will repeat. The tier 9 now the tier 9 used to have a single shotgun with really high DPM, but they changed it to a two-shot auto loader. They're just like on tier 10. With a free two-shot auto loader with 400 damage and 3-second intra clip. I feel like they need to buff it. This tank has way too low DPM for a tier 8 for tier 9 TD. Just T77 has nearly same gun as a tier 8 heavy, so I think that's something that needs to be changed.
Yeah, it's just
So
true.
now
It's just
let's
true.
just go to the tier 10
Okay,
and talk
so
about changes. While
yeah,
playing.
they make nice change on Forge. I played
Yeah.
on the I play Forge. I like to play
Forge
Forge.
had really a lot of changes. The tier 10 one. Let's briefly cover all of them. First of all, they increased the magazine reload by a lot. It used to be like 13 seconds. Now it's like 17, I think.
17.
So it's really a lot. And they reduced the alpha to
And
500, from 560 to 500.
yeah, and how we can see here, they increase the
They also reduced the intra-creep reload, which used to be really long, like 7 seconds, to 3.8. So it's actually pretty. It actually reminds more of an autoloader now, but because before you couldn't play it like an autoloader. Before it just the intra-clip was too long, so you had to play it like a single shotgun. Now you can actually use it like an autoloader. So that's, I think, a good change.
they make I
But
don't know. I
obviously,
need to
DPM
play
got
it.
way lower.
Yeah, I need to play it more to understand what we have here, because I don't know. We have some changes.
Yeah, but again, I feel like they gone too far with the DPM decrease. You can find tanks at tier 9 that can deal around 900 damage with their clip and have similar reload. And the Foch is a tier 10 TD that deals 1000 damage and needs to reload like 17 seconds for that. I feel like the reload needs to be shorter. It's the same situation here.
Yeah, and what I see another change here, the velocity of premium and HE shares will be decreased on both gun. So what does mean? That mean if one medium or a light pass with very fast, I think you need to shoot first, because you don't. Yeah, he gets
Yeah, you
some.
need to lead
shoot-
the shot.
To lead the shot, you need to read and shoot first, because
Yeah.
they decrease the velocity of the
Okay.
the
So
gold.
maybe
And
let's just finish this off and go to and change the gun to the cycling one. The
okay, let's
stock
see
gun.
the stock gun. Let's see
Because
the first gun.
I think the stock gun will be now much better than the autoloader. At least with current stats, like 2800 DPM,
So let me see
is
here.
1000 damage. It just doesn't feel right. It's still much better than the tier 9 one, but I think it's pretty bad anyway.
So here we have like 2900 damage per minute. Let's see with that one. Yeah, we have more DPM.
Yeah,
We
now
have.
let's see the single shotgun.
How we can see here?
Okay.
I-
First of all, they increase the alpha. That's very important. Let's already get into the game.
Okay. I think that the first shot will be better, because I see a lot of change
I
there.
think the single shotgun now will be better as well.
I see a lot of DPM too.
The alpha got better now. That was a really stupid thing about the single shotgun before. It had way less DPM than an autoloader and the same alpha. There was just no point to use it at all. Right now it has more alpha, more DPM, so I feel like it's way better choice now. Reload is 11.8, which is fine for a tier 10 TD. Alpha is 600, which is also fine.
Oh my god, 627 with AP. A lot of damage.
Dispersion on this gun also got better, so
11
I mean,
seconds for
I
reload.
feel like there's now this gun is much better than the autoloader. It's much more viable.
Yeah, you make a lot of damage.
It's more accurate, it has better aim time, because it used to have better aim time all the time, and more alpha, more DPM. I think everything is better for this gun now.
606. You make a lot of damage. Yeah, I think will be some change in the game. Who played the?
Yeah, pretty soon I think they will buff these autoloaders pretty soon, because they doesn't seem like
Oh my
a
god!
good
I
right
think
now.
I see the alpha of the best grill. First two. Okay. Oh my god. 600.
Yeah,
A
I
lot.
think the Foch autoloader shared the same fate as the grill. It was pretty good. It wasn't maybe the really good balanced, but it was fine. But right now it's just kinda pointless.
Yeah. We see the first.
Autoloader are just like the option you will choose if you have nothing else to play and want to have some fun.
Yeah, the autoloader gun coming like option. Option.
Yeah, it will be just like if just an side option which you choose when you wanna do some trolling or something like that.
Yeah, if you want to troll the game, you go with with the auto reloading, because if you see here, yeah, we have magazine of 60 seconds. We have the intra-shell time to reload, so you have like 18 for one shot.
Yeah, they don't seem as a good option for me.
Yeah, and if you go with the first gun, look here, we have a lot of DPM. We have 210
Yeah,
more reloading.
it has. I can show it so they can compare. Autoloader has worse aim time, worse dispersion, worse DPM, worse pen, and worse alpha. Like, why would you use it anyway? Everything is much worse.
Yeah, because we see
You
on
have an
alpha, we see
autoloader, so you can
100.
deal damage in a short period of time, but that just doesn't fit Foch playstyle at all. It has to expose itself really really a lot to shots to take these two shots.
My God,
So it's just not worth the drawbacks.
yeah,
Autoloader is just not worth the drawbacks, I think.
yeah. With HE, we make
Uh,
720 with HE. When Fun Grill is dead.
Okay, game novice GN. Which camo you mean? The M4A3E8 one I'm showing right now? The legendary one? Yes, it's in game. Okay, let's go for the American mediums right now, maybe.
Okay. FAV
Changes were
405. No.
applied to tanks from tier 6 to tier 9 in a pattern line.
McD, why you have the FAV 4005? No, this tank don't have change.
Yeah, FV4005 was just updated to a PBR quality.
Okay.
It didn't have any balance changes.
Okay, we go in American Medium.
Yeah, oh, yes, American mediums right now. Game novice GN. Yes, after the nerf, I wouldn't suggest to use autoloader on a Foch. Right now, at this point, autoloader is much better, but after the change, I don't feel like it will be worth the effort you will need to actually put on it to make it work. Okay, especially on the tier 9. On tier 10, you can somewhat argue that autoloader is worth using, but
Hey, add-on.
tier
Hey.
9 you're actually at tier 9 you're forced to use it, but it just feels pretty bad. So, okay.
Okay,
Let's start with
America
American mediums
Medium, I don't know, we want to see the Pershing, because they are tier 6.
Pershing. Okay, so you want to skip all the lower tiers, right?
Yeah, because I don't know if people play lower tier, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, on the M4A38, they actually buffed accuracy a lot, but other than that, it's basically like it used to be.
Yeah, T20 something
so,
aiming
I
to that.
mean,
Okay.
okay, what was changed about T20? They reduced the aim time, decreased the reverse speed, buffed the armor, and increased the velocity. So I don't think these changes are really big or anything.
Pershing. Let's go with Pershing.
So let's start with the Pershing again. Gun dispersion was slightly buffed, engine power was slightly buffed, and max reverse speed was slightly nerfed. So
By 2
changes
kilometers.
aren't big again here, but I think Pershing is tier 8, so we should already cover it. Yep, Game Novice, I fully agree with you. The tier 9 the autoloader on tier 9 Foch seems pretty bad to me. I think that gun would be great if it was on tier 8 on the IMX M448. But I mean, sorry, MLA 48, right? It was, yeah. If it was on this tank, this gun from the Foch would be really good, but it just doesn't fit tier 9 at all. It just has too long of a reload for too low damage.
I'm gonna go play my dailies. Okay, Wolf, see you. See you.
Okay, so now we will show the upper side of the new PBR graphic Middleburg map. We are playing in the city all the time previously,
Yeah.
but now we get the north spawn. I mean, not north, the
The upper.
spawn on the hill,
The
as we are playing mediums.
mediums, yeah. About to
I
full
feel
spot.
that you can see right now that the optimization of this map isn't really good. You can see FPS drops. I'm playing on a PC,
Yeah.
so I feel like it's not
59.
something that should happen. It might be a problem for players with low-end devices. Map looks really nice, but
59. Yeah, I see
the
some
FPS
low drop.
are dropping. So it will be probably for the first few updates same like Castilla. So Castilla was also really poorly optimized for first few updates when it was in the game.
Yeah, I see some drop FPS when you're shooting me.
Yeah. Same for me. When I just move the camera quickly,
Yeah.
FPS nearly instantly drops.
59, 59, 59, 60,
Yeah, I'm on 56, 59. Yeah.
58. Yeah, we have a little
Pershing
drop on.
didn't really get any important changes. This I actually feel like many people underestimate the Pershing. It has opinion of being really bad when I feel like it's one of the better tier 8 mediums. It has great DPM, a lot of penetration on the gold round. It feels a little bit sluggish, but other than that, I think it's a really good tank overall.
No, the Pershing is a good medium. If you know how to play it, it's
Yeah,
you have 5
especially
second
after
reload.
the recent buff, they really gave this tank a new life. The recent buff it received. Okay, so let's move to the M48 Patton, which is the last American medium that had any changes. They didn't change anything on M48, so only the tier 9 is
They
affected
have
by
some.
this update.
Yeah, the tier. Let's see the tier 10.
Okay, M48 Patton. Okay. Let's cover all the changes it received. First of all, it will have slight increase in the penetration, but it won't change much. This tank will still have really bad pen, just as it used to. It will have slightly more DPM. It will turn much slower, but get better armor. And obviously I feel like it's more of a nerf than a buff, which I'm really surprised about. I feel like M46 Patton wasn't anything really strong in particular previously. But let's see. Let's play it.
Let's play. Let's see how the.
Game notice. Not much change on the pair. I think this line is really good. I mean, it's not the best tier 10 to tier 10 medium, the pattern, but it's fairly good, and the line is also pretty decent. I feel like the biggest, I think like the biggest downfall of this line is at tier 9 we are playing right now.
Yeah, this tank gets some nice change because the penetration will be
I mean,
increased.
it gets more DPM. It has really a lot of DPM right now for a tier 9 medium, but it's only with gun rammer, and I'm right now using this gun rammer, but it's not something you will probably use in most cases. Like theoretically, they made the armor stronger, but it's still like you can still pen it fairly easily. And remember that this tank has really bad penetration, so the thing you see right now, this armor is probably this armor will be the same when you will face tier 8 tanks. So look, it has 265 pen on gold, so it has lower pen than many tier 8 tanks. So as you can see, even most tier 8s will still be able to pen you, and the traverse speed got decreased really by a lot. So I don't feel like this change will make it better.
Yeah, they make something, but they don't make what we need.
Yeah, I feel like this tank, instead of getting like this 6 millimeters of more of standard pen, should get first of all more gold penetration. 265 is just not enough for a tier 9. And then they could maybe give it a little bit more armor so it can actually bounce some tier 8 shells, and just leave it as it is. It would be very fine with that. It didn't need at all these nerfs. I feel like it was fairly well balanced vehicle.
So this is the pattern and 40.
It has a lot of DPM right now, but yeah, we are not gonna use it effectively because you just can't pen your enemies.
Yeah, we see some drop of FPS when you're shooting on this map.
Yeah, I mean, you don't feel that pen when you face a paper tank like M46 itself, but you would really feel it when you faced like E75. You would struggle to pen its lower plate with gold, so
Mm,
it is
So,
really.
mm,
I'm really disappointed with it. I feel like they should, if they really want to insist on giving to all these nerfs, they should give it some more things in return. Like it's this little bit of DPM is not enough to compensate for all the nerfs it got.
ma hanno
That's my
cambiato.
statement.
Frank, sì, hanno cambiato. Hanno fatto un po' le cose diverse, diciamo, hanno messo un PBR, però alla fine quella è la mappa. Abbiamo visto anche un po' di frame quando ci sparavamo, però ma qualche ritocco verrà fatto prima del rilascio della 9.7. Hey man, who is this guy who talking with you? Yeah, this guy, he name is BlitzHub on YouTube, and he make a review, a lot of videos. He's in Discord or no? I don't know if he's in my Discord.
We have a Discord server.
No, he asked me if you are in my Discord.
On your Discord, I don't think.
I don't
I'm
think
there
because
yet, but you
we.
can send me an invite.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know. The next one we want to
let's
talk
go
about.
with the German mediums right now.
Okay.
This is the last line that was rebalanced this update.
We go with Indian Panzer, and
Let's go with the VK because it had quite a lot of changes.
quite a lot of change. Okay, let's go with VK 36.
Okay, I just need to see what it received. Okay, so actually I think there's a mistake in what Wargaming sent us. Yep, there's a mistake there for sure.
What is my
They
tank?
couldn't change accuracy by that much. It's impossible. They probably missed 1-0. Yeah, they did. But Okay, let's just leave it as it is. They couldn't change accuracy by 0.19 because that would make it the most accurate tank in the entire game. They probably did it by 0.019 but forgot to type the 0 in.
Yeah, they forgot to put a 0.
Okay.
So let's see what this tank have it. I don't play this tank. I don't play it. I just
Yeah, I actually feel like a lot of people don't play it because it's like
have less
like
armor.
just
I
in such a
no.
position in a tech tree where it feels completely useless. Like if you are doing a Leo 1, you're probably gonna pick a light tank line because it's much better. You are probably gonna skip the VK anyway. And even if you switch to the medium line from tier 7 SP1C to the Indian Panzer, we are still going to skip the VK. It's in such a position in tech tree that nobody really plays it. Like I really rarely meet this tank, and I myself played it quite a lot because it's an easy ace farm when I had some events to make aces, but other than that, I don't think anybody plays it like at all. So it's really good they buffed it. It's really good because it is just a completely forgotten tank.
Yeah, I think they see this. No one playing. No one wants this tank.
I can if I would have to pick the most obsolete and forgotten tank in the entire game from tech trees, that would be this one.
Yeah, because no one playing.
Yeah, no one
So
plays
standard
it. No one
penetration.
really even
Get
needs to
5.
play it.
Yeah,
It's just is there
is there.
for literally no reason. But right now, maybe it will change. They increase the DPM on it, increase the penetration, reduce slightly top speed, increased the accuracy, and reduce the aim time. So it got really a lot of buffs.
Yeah. Get the engine power
But it
increase.
also got a nerf to a turret armor for some reason.
Turret, yeah.
I feel like they wanted to make it more like a medium.
Turret and armor will
They just
be
wanted to make it
weakened.
fit a Leo 1 line more, probably. Because this tank and Indian Panzer actually had pretty decent armor previously. And the whole line of Leo 1 is meant to be armorless, so... I think there's a bug with an armor... armor... layout here. It shows to be gray for HE, but it's actually not. It's a bug probably where gaming will need to fix it.
The G.
It's here on the left side of the turret.
Ah, yeah. Let's see.
It feels like it shows it's gray, but it's not.
Yeah, it's true. It's a visual bug. And I see something here too on that
Yeah, I mean,
here.
I think that maybe somebody will start to play it now. It has overall better DPM, better accuracy, better aim time. So it feels much more like a Leo 1 now, but I don't know why they reduced the top speed.
I see the
It
weak
just
spot on the.
it is sluggish anyway. I don't think that it really needed that top speed nerf.
I see some weak spot with the chi here on the sides. Did you see that?
Wait, where?
On my
Yeah,
side.
this thing.
Yeah.
It is not getting panned, so it's probably another bug. Yeah, it's just another bug. You
Visual
can't
bug.
pan it. So I think it's over for the VK.
For the VK, let's go for the next one.
Now let's go for the Indian Panzer.
Indian Panzer, let's see. Shell damage will be increased. Nice. All the shell. All the shell get some
shell
buff.
damage is increased. That's really good change.
Max and reserve speed will be decreased.
Will be slightly decreased. It will have much more horsepower right now, but armor will get worse. I wanna see how much will the armor get worse, because Indian Panzer up to this point was really relying on its armor. The armor was actually very strong for a medium on this thing, but let's see how much they nerfed it. Now it deals 240 damage, so that's really good. It has, wow, it has 2770 DPM. So it has actually more DPM. It has about the same DPM as the tier 10 Foch on the autoloader.
And here's the tie rate. Oh my god. Let's see.
Yeah, and to be fair, I think it might become really good now. They didn't nerf the reload, but increased the alpha. It boosted up the DPM by really a lot. So I think it might compensate for the loss of armor.
Oh my god,
Let's
have a
see
lot
it
of
in game.
DPM. Oh my god, 2000, and yeah, it's like auto reloader the Forge gun. Oh my god.
Yeah.
He make
Okay.
the same DPM like Forge 155.
I feel like that's what a tier 8 medium should be. Right now, a difference in DPM between tier 8 heavies and tier 8 medium is too small. That makes heavies so much better than the mediums. In current meta at tier 8, there's not even a single medium other than Progetto 46. I feel like it's pretty... Like it's just not how it should be. There should be some mediums there as well. Okay, the armor got really worse. You can see it now.
Ah,
The
how
whole
did
gun
pay?
mantlet is paper thin right
Oh
now.
my god, all the paper.
Previously, when you met Indian Panzer, you had to shoot this part here. If you shot this part here, you could pen it, but the whole gun mantlet was impenetrable, like by anything. Right now, as you can see, it has no armor whatsoever.
Oh my god, no armor. And we are with the AP. Let's
Yeah,
see with
but
HE.
okay, it moves much faster now. It used to be really slow for a medium. So I think overall, it
Ah,
will benefit from this change. It will be more of a buff than a nerf. It kinda lost its unique playstyle it had, but
it's only
I still
visual
think
bug.
it will be
Let me see. Let me
really
see.
nice vehicle to play right now.
Let me see with HE if I can pen
I
you in the
think that it's
face.
a very good alternative for an area.
No.
You see, I mean, it looks like you can pen the turret with HE, but you can't. It's just gun mantlet is a spaced armor, so it might just
Yeah,
bug
something like
because of
this.
that. We have also those corners that are grey, but you can't pen them. It's just a bug, another bug probably. Yeah, it's just another bug.
Okay, let's go for the last one.
Yeah, now Leo PTA.
Leopard. Yeah.
That
Leopard
tank,
9.
I was grinding it, was,
Mm.
in my opinion, horrible. I truly hated this tank. I think there are some people that like it, but I don't feel like it was good. Let's see how will it be this time. The thing I
So
truly,
get
there were
some.
two things. Okay, what do you want to say?
No, I want to say what he get it. So they increase some damage on the shell.
Yeah, they increased the alpha to the same one as the Leo one has, 360. They
Max the-
nerfed the HP by 50, buffed the aim time by 0.6, decreased the reverse speed, changed the standard shell to armor piercing. It used to be APCR, now it's AP, and reload time was buffed. So I overall think it's a great change. This tank really needed it. Let's talk about it in
let's
battle.
see. Yeah, let's see what he get and how is it.
There were two things I really hated about Leo PTA before. It was gun depression. It didn't change at all, but it was one of them. And the second one was gun handling, and this is what they really buffed. I think like this tank will be so much better right now. It used to have such a big reticle while moving, and then you had to spend really a lot of time to aim it in. Now it feels much more accurate.
Yeah, the aiming time is really
Yeah.
fast now.
And the other thing they changed is the alpha and reload. They increased the alpha and decreased the reload, so the DPM is also much higher right now.
Yeah, we
I
see
feel
like
like this
6 7.
tank will get so much better right now. I think it used to be one of the worst tier 9 tanks in the game. It was complete garbage in my opinion, but right now that's a thing I actually might come and play from time to time.
Yeah, I think the Leopard PTA gets some good stuff and the people start to playing.
Yeah, I think it will be something that people will actually like to play now. Previously it was just pain.
Yeah, it's really
Changing of
fast.
a shell from APCR to AP is also a good change, because AP has much more normalization, so it will just make you pen a lot more.
A lot more, yeah.
Many people doesn't really know how the shells in this game work, but AP is actually much better than APCR, so
APCR are
that's a
more
thing to
have more
remember.
velocity, but no
The
APCR.
shell velocity is usually better on the APCR, but as you can see, they changed the shell to AP, but didn't decrease the velocity. So this is AP, but has the same
The
velocity as
same version
APCR.
APCR.
AP is just much better in this game. I mean, in VOD PC you could argue, but in this game there are not. You don't have that big of a maps, so you don't need a shell velocity that much. The normalization that allows you to pen more is just more important, I think. That's why I feel that AP is a better type of shell overall.
Yeah, I see a lot
So,
of drop frame. On this map, on the medium side, I see a lot of frame drop. I don't know why. FPS.
okay, so we finished all the balance changes. Now it's time for the
For the
last and most important thing of this update. The
Hey,
new
Lucky.
Chinese light tanks.
The new map look beautiful. What do you think in chat? Hey, Lucky. Yeah, I think I make a little video. Put it on the.
Yeah. I think every one of those
Everyone.
YouTubers will make a video on them. Right so, but now let's briefly talk about them and review all of them. First one is 5916. It's just an ordinary tier 6 tank. It has no armor whatsoever. I mean, it won't be penned by a low caliber HE, but anything other than that will penetrate you. It has a lot of DPM, really a lot of gold pen. I didn't expect it to have such a lot of pen. Really quick aim time, but probably gun handling is really bad. That's just how Chinese tanks are in this game. They aim really quick, but have really big reticle while moving, so you can't shoot at the move, but you aim very quickly. It's also really fast, as it's a light tank, and I think it's all. We should play 1v1 in it maybe,
Is he
so everybody
Scandinavian?
can better see how they perform.
Yeah, it's the family of Chinese big cycle
Yeah.
on the screen when you're moving, and when you stop like 2 seconds, shoo, the cycle go really small.
Yeah. Yeah, you just move and it just gets to the size of your screen, but as soon as you stop, it just
It's
just
just
aims very quick.
you are ready. Okay, so let's see the new
Yeah, let us
Chinese.
play 1v1 in it.
Yeah, so we are on the new Chinese, boys. Yeah. Let's go. Let's see what aiming we have. The Sega is not like bigger.
Oh, it's actually, I personally thought that this reticle on the move will be much bigger than it is.
Yeah,
It
it's not.
aims really quickly, yes, but the reticle is not as big as in mediums.
5 seconds and 6.
The gun depression is really bad, as in every Chinese vehicle.
Every Chinese have bad gun depression.
Yeah.
Ricochet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just sometimes happen.
Yeah, they are really, really fast, 50 kilometers. Look how fast I am.
I can pen your side with HE,
Ah, I'd
but
say
only the
180.
side. Front, I won't pen your front, probably.
Now, I see the cupola with HE. Let's see if only the
Yeah,
bar.
cupola
I
maybe,
see.
but other than that.
Yeah. It's penable with HE. We can pen with
Yeah,
HE.
but who is gonna aim for the cupola of a light tank, like really?
They are
With just an
really.
ordinary tier 6 light. Let's just move on to the tier 7.
Yeah.
I think the tanks look really good when it comes to visuals itself, and when it comes to stats, I feel like they are also really, really good. I think that it is the line that I will probably play a lot if when it gets to the game. Okay, let's take a brief look at the stats of this tank. It it has no armor again. I mean, it won't get penned by low caliber HE again, but
They are all
everything other than
light.
that will penetrate you. So you can expect to get completely removed from the game after you get hit by a smasher or something.
Yeah, you go in garage, pick up the next one, and that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
The
You
damage
just
per
go to the
minute.
garage, pick another tank, and go play
Yeah,
it. It has very quick reload,
we
fine alpha
see.
damage, really low penetration. That's something that will probably be very visible in this line. All of the tanks here have a really poor pen.
They are low
Again,
pen.
it has really quick aim time, but the bloom will be probably huge, and it's really fast because it's a light tank. So
Okay, let's see. Battle. Yeah, their lights. They don't have a lot of
yeah,
armor, but
let's again maybe play 1v1 so everybody can see how they act in an actual battle.
49. I see this is a little bit slow than the tier 6. Let's see.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely slower than Type 62 or 5960. You can clearly see the FPS drops on this map right now.
Yeah, yeah.
My FPS dropped below 50 right now.
Oh,
When I just came out and tried to shoot, the FPS got really bad. Oh, I bounced.
yeah. A little bit of armor. They have it, but it's not too much.
It has 45 millimeters, so it can do those troll bounces. And as you can see, sides are really easy to pen even with HE.
They are good. They are good, but yeah, they are light, so you need to play it like a light.
Yeah,
That's
they're
important.
an actual light tanks. What I really feel weird about is wargaming turning lights into mediums. Like, look, which one of of tier 10 lights or tier 9 lights you have currently in the game feel like an actual light? Look, they all go like 65 kilometers per hour. Maybe T100 goes like 68, and that's it. So they are not much faster than mediums. You can't pen them with HE into the front, so they actually have armor like some kind of a medium as well. They also have guns like mediums. There's nothing that would differ them from mediums. I feel like it's just pretty weird. I feel like Wargaming could easily nerf the armor on light tanks and increase their speed, so they actually reward skill. So they're actually like, you know, skill requiring tanks.
Oh my god, look at the DPM of tier 8. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
now tier 8.
Oh my god, look at the DP.
Yeah, it has not a lot of DPM, right? That's true.
Have 2k,
But
2k
it has
200 only.
decent. It has also low pen, as I've said. But again, it has this unique for Chinese lights and mediums very quick aim time, decent dispersion, and as for light, it's also very quick. It has again more armor than tier 7 equivalent, but it's not gonna bounce anything pretty much.
Yeah.
It's just not gonna get penetrated by high explosives.
Mariah. FFV 183, okay. Buff choose values. Okay, someone want to buff FFV 183. Okay,
I
okay.
feel like this tank actually could get a little buff, but I mean, it could get it, but I don't think that buffing it
That's
is a
neat.
good idea. It's just a pretty toxic vehicle overall.
Enemy armor is damaged.
347.
Yeah, I got a really good roll.
And paper. I'm in the
Like-
paper.
Like I can pen you everywhere,
Yeah. I'm the paper. They are lights.
and I can pen you.
I don't know.
I feel like this tank is so far probably the weakest out of this line.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. That
I mean,
I see the tier
maybe-
7 and
Maybe we can play like see how it performs against another tanks. Maybe you should take like some other tier 8 medium, and I will take the WZ, and we will see how
Okay.
it performs against some other tanks. Because for now, I
Lights-
feel like it's pretty
lights
weak.
lights tier 8. Okay.
You can take anything like a Pershing, Centurion, STA, Indian, or whatever you want. Just to see how it performs against other mediums.
Coming with MX.
Because you know, a bad tank, when it's fighting a bad tank, will still look decent. But when a bad tank is fighting a good tank, you will truly see how bad it actually is.
Yeah, it's true. You need to see
Yeah, you need to compare it to other tanks to see actually how it performs.
how is.
For now, I feel like it's not something I would like to play.
I don't like it.
I mean, yeah, it isn't horrible. Like it is fine, but it will be playable. That's for sure. But it might be weaker than other equivalents at this tier. So
Yeah, because we
that's
have
what I
the
actually mean.
we have
Because
the
there's literally not a single tank in this game that would be unplayable. Even the worst tanks are playable, but they are just really much weaker than other tanks you can find at the same tier.
yeah they are. I don't know. I think you need to play it a little bit to understand the mechanics of this tank, or
Enemy hit.
Oh,
yeah, no,
another lucky bounce.
yeah. I have a lot of FPS drop here.
Enemy armor is hit. Engines damaged.
I think like autoloaders aren't the best tanks you could pick for 1v1.
Yeah, but I want to pick up one. Not a lot, have a lot of armor.
Jeez. That shot was bad.
Because you have like the T-54, the light tank.
Yeah, it feels like T-54 lightweight, but with much worse armor
Penetration.
and slightly better gun.
We've damaged them. Penetration.
I think I will actually lose.
No, I don't know, because if you can
I
H me,
failed. Oh.
if you H him,
auto aim. Yeah.
Penetration. Come on.
no,
Yeah, I
it's
think,
not.
like, this light will be for now, it's the worst tank in this
In
entire
this-
line. It's not as horrible or anything. It's just the worst tank in the entire line. for
I
now.
think he needs some more DPM, I think. Because,
Maybe not more DPM, but like something that would make it unique or worse or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
that would make it a tank you want to play. So I don't know.
Okay, let's go with 9, let's see.
Maybe it may be DPM. It may be, I don't know, alpha. It may be anything actually.
Yeah, you have
But as I've said, it is actually playable. So it can also stay as it is and okay. And do fairly well. So now tier 9. Here, for the first time, we'll be able to see the new mechanic.
Yeah, so we need to spot, and after that we
Yeah,
see that icon.
we need to spot each other, and
We'll see the
be
icon.
able to explain everything.
Yeah.
See, now as you spotted me, I see an eye next to your HP bar. And
Okay.
now when we disappeared, you don't, it's not there anymore. And
Yeah, I see the
after
I
we
see
are
the lights
getting
with the
spotted, we
yeah.
are disappearing way quicker than a normal tank would. 3 seconds quicker.
Yeah.
Now
Oh.
I will try to spot you in a way so you don't spot me. You just stick to the red line maybe.
Wait, like
And
this.
I will try to somehow, I don't know, spot you from the bush or something. You saw me?
No.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
As soon as you spot me, I see the eye next to you, so I don't need to wait 3 seconds for the sixth
For
sense.
the aiming, for the yeah, because the spotting.
I don't need to wait for the sixth sense. In this tank, you will see that you are spotted as soon as you are spotted. That's very powerful thing.
Think yeah.
I want to spot you so that you don't spot me, but it's
Wait.
pretty hard in a light in such a
Yeah.
small map.
I
Just stay there. I will
yeah.
maybe try to come
From the bush.
a different direction or something. Let's disappear. And now, will you spot me or not? Ah, you will.
Oh my god.
Okay, maybe let's just forget about it. I wanted to show that if you get spotted, but by somebody that isn't spotted, you won't
see the eye.
see this eye. You won't see this eye. So for this eye to show up, the enemy that spots you actually needs to be spotted himself.
Yeah, and you disappear. You reset your camo 3 seconds.
Yeah, I think
more faster.
like this pretty much all we can say about the mechanics. So let's maybe go back to the garage and show how it performs in battle.
So the mechanic work like this.
Yeah,
You are spotted. You
yeah,
do
yes,
when you
Matej,
spot it, you see the eye. That is the.
Okay, let's just quickly review stats of it. It has, as again, really quick A time. This time it has a lot of DPM, not like on tier 8. It has decent pen, but I mean it's not good, but it's not bad either. 330 alpha is nice, but gun depression as every other Chinese tank. It's really quick. It traverses fast. It has some more armor than a previous tank, but again it's a light, so it won't bounce anything.
Have more
So I
DPM.
think we can just do a 1v1 now.
Yeah.
And yes, Matej, tier 9 Foch has really bad DPM now. I feel like this tank needs to get a buff.
Time to roll out.
Okay. It feels a little bit slower, I think, than the other tanks of this line. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it's
still
true.
fast, but slower than
Is it
others.
fast? Oh, spotted. Toot, toot. I coming.
Ammo rack is hit. We're
I damage your armor rack. It's another thing about Chinese tanks that they get
Be
now fuel tank that they get their modules damaged very easily.
yeah, with HE, nice, nice roll,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah, HE. Oh, I failed my shot now.
Yeah.
You do prefer to save not a one shot, yeah.
Yeah, they are good. They are not bad.
Yeah, I
The
feel
new
like this tank
mechanic
is
are
really nice to play.
the mechanic are something nice
Yeah,
because
the mechanic is useful. As the most important thing about this mechanic is not the thing that wargaming really tells the most about the quicker disappearance. It's not the most important thing. The most important thing that you can see that you are spotted as soon as you are spotted. That
yeah,
you basically have a built-in sixth sense.
you don't need to wait 3 seconds because sometimes you pass from no armor to
Yeah, sometimes you just go and you don't you
and
just
get
don't
some
know if you're
shot.
spotted or not, and then
Uh,
just get deleted out of nowhere. But now, if you
Are
are spotted,
spotted.
you will nearly immediately know that you are spotted, unless the enemy that spots you is unspotted himself, of course.
It's true that.
But you're allied, so you will most likely spot something that spotted you as well. So.
Yeah, you go for spotting heavy TD, something like this. You spot
Yeah,
you
I
need to
feel
make.
like this is very good.
My god, the tire X, I see a lot of damage per minute
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, the damage per minute is just wow.
It's huge.
Really, really high.
Oh my god.
It has as much DPM as Russian mediums. I think it has even more DPM than Russian mediums. Let me check.
3k 500. They have a lot of.
Let's see. I think they are not equipped. I would need to buy a rammer for them and wait.
Yeah.
Let me see. Russian medium. Let's see how much DPM Russian medium has. This tank has 3,550, and for example, Object 140 has this and this and this, and Object 140 has 3,590. So they have slightly less than Russian mediums, but
Yeah,
still
but
it's really
it's a lot.
of DPM
It's
for
a lot
light.
because
It has
it's
the
a light.
highest DPM out of all light
Or
tanks in the game.
it's true. You make like 4k in 1 minute. In 1 minute you can make like
3,550 on this tank.
T22 medium got around 3,600.
Yeah, it also has really good accuracy. The previous tanks had an average accuracy of like 0.30. It's average, but on this tank you can clearly go for vertical stabilizer as your base accuracy is already really good. You don't need to use the refined gun anymore.
Mara, the T22 have 3k. Let's put the keys and let's see what.
Okay. Let's test the tier 10 now, maybe.
303. Yeah. You need to upgrade all. Oh my god. Okay, so Chinese. Yeah, have a lot of DPM, have the new mechanics, so I think will be a great tank to play it.
Yeah. I hope it won't be as broken as T100 used to be when it was first released.
Let's get this show on the road.
But it doesn't have as low profile and as good armor as T100. So I think that even with this DPM it should be balanced. We also didn't show how the mechanic we have here interacts with Soviet light mechanics that increases the spot time.
Yeah, with the T100T.
Yeah, we can show that. I mean, it's nothing really special because it just does basically the same thing. When you get hit by a Soviet light, you should be in normal tank you get spotted for 20 seconds. In this tank it will be 17 seconds, not 20. So
I mess up. We have a lot of drop frame up here. I don't know. Down.
yes, I experienced the same thing.
Oh my god, you disappeared in 2 seconds.
Penetration. One of our tracks is damaged. Enemy armor is damaged.
Yeah, it's a good tank. I love it.
Yeah.
I want to try something.
Maybe
I want
take
to.
some heavy tanks so we can actually see, so we can maybe showcase the mechanic better.
One heavy.
Take some heavy tank with poor view range. Some like maybe a mouse or something.
Okay.
We will then we will go to like the middle of the map, and we will showcase the mechanic better. So I will show that as soon as I get spotted, I see the eye, and then when I get out of your spotting range, the eye will immediately disappear. So this is what I wanted to show to everybody, how it actually works against other tanks. Like go
I
to
was gonna say.
that long, just go to in between C and B, where the
Okay,
church
okay.
is, somewhere
Okay.
like there. And I will be slowly coming from our spawn,
Okay.
your way.
We're gonna say it won't for PBR
I should spot you
because
pretty early.
device. Yeah.
Okay, I see you already.
Yeah, I'm
You do not
spotted.
see me, right?
No, I'm spotted.
Yes, now I shoot.
Yeah, I
And
see
you
you.
spotted me. I know that you spot me because I appeared. And now just stay and wait. And
You
you
disappeared.
see, I
Yeah.
got unspotted, I disappeared, so the eye immediately also disappeared. I shoot, I get spotted, I hide,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
and
6 seconds.
now as I know that he doesn't see me, I can go and shoot him again.
Oh my god. 1,
And
2,
and
3,
and he
4,
can do basically
5,
nothing about it.
6, 7.
That's
Yeah,
really
only
useful.
7 seconds. Only 7 seconds
Now I
you reset.
disappeared, so I can come again and shoot.
Okay.
I know when I'm spotted and when I'm not.
Okay,
That's
so that's
really useful.
change the tank. I want to show you too how that work. Pick up the mouse you and I coming. Yeah, you see, you know when you are spotted and you know where you are
Maybe
not
I
spotted.
will take the mouse now so you can actually show to your viewers how it looks
Yeah.
from my perspective. Now you should take the shiny slide and I will take the mouse,
Okay.
so you can show to your viewers as well.
Yeah, because this mechanic show you when you are spotted
When you are spotted and when
and
you are
where
not.
you are not. That is the cool thing.
Okay, so I took the mouse. We go the same way. Just
Okay.
stop around that rock because you should have that rock on your side as well.
Yeah.
So you know. So you spot me and I don't spot you unless you should. So you can show it better.
Okay, I'm the rock.
Okay, I'm going.
I'm not spotted.
Okay, you see me and I don't see you. Now try to shoot me. You see? Now I see you. And
You
you
see
should
the
have that eye, right?
you see
I
the
can
eye,
shoot you now and everything because I see you.
and now the eye, the
Yeah,
eye
and now there
disappear.
is no eye. You know that I don't see you at all.
I
And
see the eye.
I am spotted all the time, so you know. Because of
Yeah,
the
you have the eye.
shorter
Look, oh my god.
spot time you have, you see, you can. Because of the shorter time, you can hide behind the rock when you are spotted, and then when you disappear quicker than me, so you can just go out of the rock and spot me again, and I won't spot you.
Yeah, I see the eye. You see the eye on the enemy. When you see the eye on the enemy, that means you are the enemy see
You are
you.
spotted. But if there is no eye, you are unspotted. Now the eye should disappear. I
Yeah.
don't know where are you. I know nothing. And now as soon as you came out, I spot you. I see you.
Yeah, I see the eye. It's a good mechanic. That nice.
Yeah, it will. I think that it might be very useful. At first, when Wargaming first announced what they're working on, I felt like it will be just an obsolete thing. But now it feels really nice actually. Okay.
I'm
So let's
spotted
go to
because
the
I
garage.
see the eye. When you see the eye, you're spotted. And yeah, take a second to not be spotted. If you wait one more second, you pick again. Yeah, that is the point. That is the point. Yeah, I think the new mechanic it's a great and it's you and help you a lot. So
Yeah.
yeah, because sometimes happen to me because when you get
Yeah,
spotted,
it's just
you
good to know when you are spotted and when you are not. In it's in other tanks it's like something you need to know by yourself. It's just something that you just need to get to know. You need to get better at the game. But at this tank, it just shows it for you, so it's really useful. Because sometimes you just might miss a second or two when counting when you're spotted and then die because of it. In this tank it won't happen. No.
yeah. You see the eye, you're spotted. You don't see the eye, you're not spotted. Come out, slap, and run.
Okay, so so do we need to cover anything else?
No, we make all the tanks. We make all the.
Yeah,
We
we
show all
said
the
all
change.
about anything. So is there like anything more you would like to do on the stream?
No, it's on the stream. I want to show you all about new mechanics. I will make a little video to make more understand for the people who don't coming in live streaming
Yeah.
how this mechanic work because I think it's a nice and help a lot of a lot of
I feel like this is a tank that many people will play a lot when it comes out. It feels like a really viable tier 10 light.
yeah, it's a good like I like the mechanic and I don't know I when I come out I will play it and I see because I have one favorite light on game. I love
Which
it
one
so
is
much. The Vickers.
the Vickers use.
Yeah,
Okay. I
uh,
like the Vickers as well.
I
But
love
I
the
think
Vickers.
in the current meta, I feel like I would more want to have a Sheridan because of the alpha and higher pen, but Vickers is also very nice.
I like the Vickers because have a nice gun,
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
HE,
HE
nice
is
view
also good for
range.
the Vickers.
Yeah, nice view range, and you are really
Somebody
fast.
on my chat told us that he would like to see Type 62 versus WZ131 1v1. So why won't we try it out?
Type
I
CC2.
may take the Type and you can take the new Tech 3 Chinese light.
Okay. But
You know you
the
take the
TR7.
Tech 3 and I take the premium.
Yeah, the type it's TR7.
Yeah,
I think.
tier 7.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
CC2. Okay, and I coming with
I feel like Type 62 is like kind of a legendary tank in this game at this point. It used to be so OP when it first came out. It was I think it was the first Chinese tank to ever come into this game, actually.
I think the difference of the type and this tank it's I think it's more for money because they are like
The type is it's very similar. It has slightly shorter reload, but also slightly less alpha. It has about same mobility and same armor. I think like these tanks are really similar.
they are similar. They because of the premium tank some little like the little change, but
Yeah, just little change, so it's not exactly the same thing, but so it's not OP as well.
Track hit. We've damaged them.
Oh,
Enemy
yeah.
armor is
the
damaged.
armor.
I have some loss here of ping of frame.
Yeah, I think that Wargaming needs to work on the optimization of this map. FPS drops are quite significant.
We're immobilized. Penetration. Enemy
Oh,
armor is
we shot
damaged.
Yeah,
here, so
I
will
was
probably because of that right now.
Enemy armor
Yeah.
destroyed.
yeah, but I think they're the same. They're the same. Some change
Yeah,
on
we can
on
even compare them right now.
Yeah, they're
Like,
they're
let's see. How much DPM does that tier 7 does Tech 1 have?
okay. So
How much DPM Tech 1 has?
okay, have 2358.
So the premium one has 2.5K. The premium one, probably the biggest difference is that the premium one has really a lot of pen on gold. That's the main thing about Type 62. That was
On the
really
gold, I
powering this tank.
have
It has really a lot of pen, but other than that, it
penetration.
has slightly more DPM, slightly less alpha, but aims a lot longer, like a second longer aim time.
With
And
gold,
other
I
than that,
have
it's pretty much the same thing.
184.
So
184 I have with gold on this tank. The penetration.
you have 194, yeah. Type has
84.
250, so
Yeah, they have some little change because always
yeah.
it's like
Type
this.
has more pen, but a longer aim. Has more pen and little bit more DPM, but way longer aim time. So that's basically a difference between these tanks. Other than that, they are same thing.
Yeah, that is true. The premium tanks have some changes and a little change, but are similar. That is
Yeah, very similar.
very similar and make more money. The premium tanks. That is the point. When you make a battle, you get more
Yeah,
silver.
when you want to play premium, you play to earn credits mostly.
Yeah, that is true because they earn more credits. And Type
Yeah.
62, it's one of that. They make more credits. The premium tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, was I don't know, was a nice thing. What I like about this I don't know, this change on what Wargaming make, I like the new mechanics.
Yeah, the new mechanics are really good.
I think they are the most important thing, the new
Yeah,
mechanics,
the most
because
important thing is the new line and new mechanics, and I like them both. But when it
yeah,
comes to balance changes, well, there I have a few things I would personally done differently, but it's just uh, it's it's mostly about the French TDs. I just feel like these changes aren't good. Especially on the tier 9 Foch. At tier 10 Foch, the changes that were made to the single shotgun are good. I really like them. But when it comes to the autoloader, they kinda ruined it, I think. It's
yeah,
just not worth it anymore. And when it comes to tier 9 Foch, you doesn't even have the single shotgun. You are forced to use autoloader. It's either you use autoloader or you use autoloader because there's nothing else to choose. So and the autoloader is pretty bad. Like
who's
let's
talking
compare
with?
it to a
It's one my friend.
T77.
Yeah,
Let's compare
they
it to okay.
the point is we don't know why they make this type of changes. We don't know
Yeah.
the real reason.
Yeah, we don't know what motivated them to do so.
Yeah, because they have
Yeah, why they
some
did that.
stats. I
Oh,
think
I
they
think
have
this
some.
actually T77 is not on this account, so I can't compare it. Yeah, there's no T77 on this account. But T77 has slightly less alpha, but about the same everything. Is less accurate and has slightly less alpha, like 380, and other than that, it's the same thing. So
It's true that, but
yeah,
how I say
tier
first,
9
yeah,
Foch is too weak right now. I think it's too weak right now.
it's too weak. We change. We get the gun with one shell and
Yeah.
we go in battle.
But remember, these changes are not final. It's just an open test. Wargaming still might apply some changes to everything that is here. It's not a
Process.
final version yet.
Yeah, it's not the final version, so we can get some buffs, some nerfs, some
Yeah,
changes.
so I think like M46 pattern could get something more and few changes reversed. Either of that. And Foch, I feel like the idea is really good to make it more similar to a tier 10. But the gun they made is just too weak. They
That
would
is
need
true.
to like increase the alpha to 500 as well, or reduce the reload by like 2-3 seconds maybe. That could do the job, I think.
That is true.
And other
Okay.
than that, it's overall really good. Type 70, there's finally end of Type 71 meta. Type 71 got nerfed to the ground.
I
It's still a good tank, but
it's a good
it's not
tank,
as
but
ridiculous anymore.
yeah, now it's a heavy. First,
Tier 9 also Tier 9 got better. It was the worst tank of the entire line, so I'm really glad about it.
Type 68
Cheese
go.
got some really good changes as well. Juto,
Juto.
Juno, and Mitsu are just kind of forgettable tanks, so they
Yeah,
didn't get anything really special.
it's
About
true.
the French tanks, as I've said, I feel like Foch 155 and Foch could get better autoloaders, but other than that, changes are also very good. Tier 8 got finally a good DPM for a TD, and it also has more HP. So tier 8 got really good changes, and those low tiers didn't. I mean, got just such small changes that
They don't have some.
they just these changes are not gonna change anything really in the performance of these vehicles.
Yeah, it's
And
true.
when it comes to Pershing T20 and M40 A32, in M4 A3 E8, it's basically the same thing as in the lower tier French TDs. It's just the changes are too small to affect the gameplay on these tanks in any way.
It's true that.
So
Okay.
the last line that was changed is the German one. What do you feel about changes in German vehicles?
Actually, I can tell you the truth. I have all the German tanks in my garage. I love all the German tanks because they're very good. They are good on aiming. Uh,
Yeah, they
but
they usually have really accurate guns,
yeah,
high alpha.
but with this tank, with the Leopard PT, I don't play a lot because
Yeah,
I make
it's
like
something I didn't play a lot either.
yeah,
Like it
because
was just bad.
I am
But right
I
now, I may
I
actually consider playing it few times from time to time.
yeah, was like first because first Leopard.
Especially the accuracy was improved. Like the difference in accuracy between Leo PTA and Leo 1 was just so huge.
Yeah, was so different.
Yeah,
So
like
yeah, was like
you're coming from Leo PTA that has trash gun handling, trash accuracy, and trash aim time to a Leo 1 that has basically a laser gun.
that is true. So when I go for Lure PTI, I make some games, I make some XP, and I go faster for tier 10 because you understand fast. It's not for you. It's unplayable, and you skip it. You skip it, and I
Yeah.
don't play. Yeah, I'm really happy now because so I
It
know
finally
that
gets what it should have from the start,
yeah.
aka an accurate gun.
Yeah, some update of some last update they make some nerf, some buff, and the people say they ruining this tank, they ruining that tank, but it's not like
Yeah, I feel that the change it got previously didn't affect it that much, but they actually nerfed accuracy back then even more, which was just for me a ridiculous thing to do. This tank wasn't accurate at all, and they nerfed it even more. So now they finally made up for this mistake.
and they make
And
some
I
good
feel
change.
that this tank might actually become really good right now.
Yeah,
Same
it's
goes for Indian Panzer. The DPM buff and the alpha buff it got are just amazing. It won't have armor anymore, but I think that that having better gun is still better.
that is true. That is true. So yeah, they make so I can't say we can't judge the
Yeah, we
changes.
can't really judge the
Yeah,
changes yet
because
because we haven't played any of those tanks on official server, but
but
that's just a first look into it, right?
yeah, that's his first look.
We'll probably be able to say more about it after 9.7 update comes to the official servers.
When we have it in the official servers, we start to playing and you start to
Yeah,
understand the tanks. You understand what is bad that tank, why is good that tank, and
yeah,
Indian is best in cooldown.
yeah.
Eh,
Indian used to be best in hold down. Right now, it won't work anymore because they nerfed the armor really badly. Now you need to play it just like the Leo. It has
So
really good gun,
you need
but
to
no
stay
armor.
back. You need to say, take that away, tank. Oh my god, the people here. Yeah. Yeah, so how I say first, the big changes, the new lines, the new spotted system, let's call it like this, the mechanics,
Yeah,
because
new
the
mechanic.
new mechanic, it's lovely, because you know, happening to me in battles, because you have some, I don't know, you have some rules in the brain when you're shooting, you go back and you have
Yeah, you have some rules in the brain, but sometimes you just miscount, and that
yeah,
may cost you taking a shot or
when you
something.
go out you say, oh, I'm spotted. I'm spotted, and I get some free shots. So that mechanic
Yeah.
help you a lot of to not get some free shot, because
Yeah.
you need to just watch on your enemy. You see the eye, you are spotted. You
Yeah,
don't
you
see
see
the
the
eye.
eye, you are spotted. You don't
Too
see the
easy
eye,
for
you're
that.
spotted.
Too easy for that. I don't know what they can make it for us.
Yeah, it's as easy as they can make it for us.
Yeah, because
And
it's
it's also really good that you can see that this eye will be only next to enemies that are spotting you. So you will see exactly which tanks spot you. So you can run away only from these few tanks and you can stay unspotted.
yeah, because you see only the eye
Yeah,
on
the
the
eye
people.
won't be shown next to the tanks that are too far away to spot you.
I don't want to see seven eyes. I don't want to see never seven eyes. I don't want to see never seven eyes, because if you see seven eyes, all seven, show you boom boom. Never see seven eyes on the enemy tanks, boys, because you are dead. Okay, okay. It was a nice streaming. Thank you for
Yeah,
you coming. Thank you for
thank you as
help
well.
me, help each other. It was yeah, because on the test server you don't find people to make the room to show
Yeah, it's really
the
nice to stream from the server together.
yeah,
It's really hard to find anybody. As you can see, you have few like uh, rooms here and there, but they are mostly for like one person
yeah,
on.
it's true. So it was a
Yeah, and
nice,
you just can't
nice.
tell them what you wanna test out because you don't know them.
Okay.
And on random battles, as you can see, you have like 3 persons in queue, or
That is
like
true.
one.
Oh my
Oh, I
god.
actually got into the game.
Okay. So, thank you for your coming. Thank you for inviting
Yeah,
me.
thank you as well.
So, was a great stream, and
Yeah,
stick around. We see here. Thank you. I appreciate your help.
I appreciate it as well.
Okay. See you. Bye, man.
See you.
Bye, bye.
Bye.
So, guys, what do you think about the new tanks, new mechanic, and then run back to other flank? We see. So, what do you think about new Chinese, new mechanic? What do you think? No armor, just mechanic. Yeah, but that they are the lights. So, need to say something. Let me see here. Oh, not in the game. Branch bar. Okay. Yeah, they make some rebalancing. They make some new stuff. Some new tanks coming up. I play so long, I don't get excited for new lines anymore. Uh, why? Why? I think. No, I think I love when they make some new lines, because how you can say you say you play for a long of time. So if you play one game, ah, yeah, but you can find like enemy, so you can shoot them if you don't like or enjoy. probably can compete with the Russian tank. Yeah, because how you know the Russian the light, the T100 have the spot for 20 seconds. Okay, so if that boy spot you with the tank, you get only 17 seconds, so you have 3 seconds less spot. Ehi, Jacking, bello, ciao, come stai? Come stai? Can you imagine the pain? uh, so I love the mechanics. I love the new lines, because when you have new lines, you have new tanks. If you don't like the lights, you find new tanks in battle. When you fight, you can shoot them. So I think it's a good stuff. And yeah, because if they don't make updates, something like this, the game start to be boring. You say I have all the tanks. Entire 11. Yeah, yeah, you have some free XP and you buy it all the tanks in one day. Yeah, I think they, how I say, first are cool, because they have some new, like if you see on what is Minotauro have some improvement too. He have the reserve shell, so that is a nice another mechanic. They make the Russian, this boy have another mechanic, because he go for spot a lot. Manù view. So they make a lot of change in this game. They start to make a lot of change. So yeah, we have some new PBR. Let me see the new PBR tanks. What we have in this update, we have some new PBR tanks. So we have some new PBR tanks. So we have the FEV, their HM. So we have some PBR tanks. The Middelburg in BBR, I make the video. It's a great map. So yeah, I think they make a lot of change in the game to not be start to be boring. So we have PBR on this guy. We have PBR on VT. We have a lot of change, and that is a great thing. And how you can see here, we have some chat platoon. Okay, we have some change here. If you see here, we have some improvement on when you go to, we don't have it anymore here, we have it here, the chat. We have the I don't know what make matter. I don't know what's happening. Oh my god, what did he say about 1 and 3? You know, will welcome you to Earth. So they have some changes, they have some improvements. So yeah, I try to make a little video. I play on all phone, PBR does. I on the PC look great. On the PC look really great. So yeah, for the PC player or for the people who have a new device, I think will be different. What is my? So I'll make a faster room. I will show you for the people in the. Yeah, I make the video so. He say my FFV on FV will come new tire 10. We welcome new. He say greedy for the. But he made some emote. I don't know if spamming. Yeah, the PBR look great. I love it. They make a lot of change on vegetation, house. Oh, there I see another half map. I think will be some new maps there. And yeah. It's a great map now. More vegetation, more detail. I can see the water here. It's not bad, it's not bad. We have some detail, we have some ships there. We have the place for the campers. You can see a lot of details. Much better. Jacking, what do you think of new line? Sì, posso pure dire in italiano. Jacking, la nuova linea è veramente bella. Poi ti faccio pure un video con la nuova meccanica come funziona. Perché hanno una nuova meccanica, il Tier 10 ha una nuova meccanica che ti fa vedere, cioè quando tu spoti qualcuno e lui non ti vede, non succede niente. Quando lui ti vede esce un occhiolino rosso, cioè tu sul nemico vedi un occhiolino rosso. Quell'occhiolino rosso significa che quel nemico ti vede. Poi questi qua hanno un reset di camo molto più veloce, quindi saranno sui 7 secondi, quindi tu vai dietro, quando guardi il nemico che le scompare l'occhiolino, quella significa che lui non ti vede più, quindi esci, spari, rientri. Questa è una nuova meccanica del tire, dei nuovi tire, che è questo qua. Questo occhiolino qua, vedi? Quando lui ti vede, so yeah, it's a good line. So about the new mechanic, boys, when you see the enemy and the enemy see you, okay, you get the spot, okay, the lights, you are spotted, and you see that eye, okay. When this eye disappear, I show you on the live. When this eye disappear, that means the enemy don't see you, okay. So you come out, shoot. When you shoot, is the eye coming because they see you, and you go back. When eye disappear, you come out again and shoot again. It's a good line. It's a good line. Something new. So it's a great. So boys, if you want to see the video of PPR, I put it on YouTube, and I try to make a little video about the new mechanics to show you how that works. So that is all about the new line. No, pensavo solo che tempo, no, solo su questo. Allora su questo invece di 10 secondi è 7 secondi, poi l'occhiolino è solo su questo. Quindi se giochi questo qua, questa linea ti fa capire l'occhiolino che quello ti vede, significa che quello ti vede. What tire in this line do you like the best? Yeah, it's I don't know if I can say it one because I play some battles. I just for showing for you. The worst here it's Tier 8, the worst. So don't play Tier 8, just skip him because I have low DPM, really low DPM. You are at Tier 8, you have 2250 on DPM, so the DPM on Tier 8 is very low. They are all fast, that is the point, because they are all lights. The worst is Tier 8. Play a fast one. And yeah, we start to have fun on Tier 9 and Tier 10. The Tier 10, it's a good tank, a competitive tank. How you can see here, 3500 damage per minute. So he have a lot of damage per minute. That is nice thing, okay. And I think because on half from February we have the winter professional tournament, so I think some players, some teams will get that boy, because this guy have that new mechanic and that help a lot. So yeah. So yeah, they are all interesting tanks. They are all good tanks. I love it. So they are not bad. They are not bad. And Robin Hobbs. So boys, I will make a little video about the new mechanics, how that works. So that's it for this live streaming. I just show you how that works. I'll make some, I don't know if someone see we have some big change on Type 71, and yeah, so we have some new upgrades, so that's the point. Okay boys, that was for today. Thank you for watching me. We have a lot of change here. If you want to see, go back on live streaming and see what change I have it for the guy who don't can come first. And now I go to make some video for you boys. So thank you for watching me. Stick around and we see on the next video.